Hey Third Eye Tribe, and welcome back to Third Eye Tarot. So in today's video, we'll be exploring another one of the minor arcana cards in the deck of the tarot, and we'll be diving into the Five of Wands. So in the tarot, the minor arcana cards are the second set of cards, and they're considered to emphasize the daily events, activities, behavior, choices, thoughts, and decision of an individual. They play quite a vital role in the tarot prediction, and although they don't tell us much about the major events, they do tell us a bit more about the daily activities. So each deck of the tarot has 4 main suits that make up the minor arcana cards, and in each suit there's 14 cards. So today we'll be talking a little more about the 5th card in the suit of Wands of the tarot, and that is the Five of Wands. So in the Rider-Waite-Smith tarot deck, the Five of Wands card shows an image of 5 fighting men fighting with each other, and each of them holding a wand of his own. But if we had to take a closer look into this image, you'll see that they're all holding a weapon, but not exactly hurting one another at all, for none of these wands are touching an opponent. The setup of this picture shows no specific behind why they are behaving in this way or why they are standing like this. But if one had to read their body language a little more closer, it does appear to be a bit chaotic and can create a sense of conflict. So each man is also wearing different clothing in different shapes, which makes them unique. It symbolizes the diverse backgrounds and beliefs of each individual, and it can actually give us some sort of understanding behind why they are actually not on the same page in this card. So when the Five of Wands card appears in a tarot card reading, it depicts conflict and change. It can also highlight a problem in communication or a problem between you and your listeners. You might not sound very convincing, or there's a probability that whatever you are saying is misunderstood by your audience. You might face competition or problems in areas that you're not that well versed in, but this card is also a reminder for you to deal with one problem at a time. Take it as a learning tool, but remember to not cause aggression or violence. For others, this card can actually symbolize a personal struggle of some sort, perhaps with family members, friends, or maybe work colleagues in your professional environment. So if this card is pulled in the upright position for a love-related reading, this card can signal that arguments, conflicts, and fights may be coming your way in your current partnership. It symbols a time in which you are likely to face frustration and aggressiveness due to competition, which might hamper your love in your current relationship. So although disagreements and some sort of fighting is healthy in a relationship, this card can actually signal a time of an unhealthy aspect or too many fights or disagreements. For others, this card can also signal that perhaps it's time for you to control your anger issues, for if you fail to do so, it can actually ruin your healthy relationship. For those who are single, it can symbolize a time in which your love life is very chaotic. You will definitely enjoy the attention you are getting from all different people, but this card serves as a reminder to not overdo it, for if you continue this kind of behavior, it's surely bound to cause a lot of problems in the long run. So if this card is pulled in the upright position for a career-related reading, it can represent some sort of conflict in the workplace. You are likely to face personality clashes with your colleagues, or perhaps there's competition to get some clients on board. But this card also symbolizes that if this fight is one that you want to win, make sure you approach it very intelligently. For others, it can also symbolize a time of financial struggles. So when it appears here, it asks you to make sure your finances are in check and make sure you're putting some money away to save for a rainy day. If this card is pulled in the upright position for a health-related reading, it can symbol a time in which you can be fighting off an illness. It can also symbol a time in which your stress levels are quite high. So this card appearing here asks you to take some time to go deep within yourself and actually come to a state of calm to avoid the chaosness around you. For those who play some sort of sports or carry out a lot of physical activity in their daily lives, it can ask you to be careful, for it can signal an injury of some sort. So now I want to talk a little more about the Five of Wands card in the reverse position during a tarot card reading. So when the Five of Wands card appears in the reverse position during a tarot card reading, it can symbol a time in which you are trying to make your problems go away, but they keep coming up being unresolved, for you are not tackling the root of the problem. This card appearing in the reverse position asks you to not take the easy route or retreat for temporary solutions, for this will actually increase your chaosness in the long run. For it asks you to take some time, make sure you get all your ducks in a row, and tackle each problem one by one so that they are eradicated completely going forward. If this card is pulled in the reverse position for a love-related reading, it can symbolize that after turbulence, your relationship is likely to boom or improve. You and your partner will come to some common ground and resolve all your problems to bring back the peace and harmony in your love life. If this card is pulled in the reverse position for a career-related reading, it can symbolize a coming to an end of conflicts at the workplace. Perhaps you and your team will join hands and keep aside all your egos, and the team spirit will be high as you draw near to finishing up your projects. It can symbolize a time in which you have learned to control your temper in the workplace, and in which your money problems might be easing, and you finally found a way to get your finances under control. If this card is pulled in the reverse position for a health-related reading, it can symbolize a very slow and steady process recovering from a past illness, and it asks you here to keep control of your stress, for if you remain stressed, it will actually lead to more problems. For those who play sports or take part in lots of day-to-day physical activity, it asks you to be careful in how you train or how you lift heavy objects, for there's a high chances of getting injured or spraining something. And so that was all I have to say about the Five of Wands card. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you found the video very interesting and informative. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with some of your friends in the tarot community. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Take care and bye for now.